Derby Talk.
Welcome back to Derby Talk, the show for the derby enthusiast. Let's check the mailbag to see what you've got to say. This letter comes from Elmwood Park from a young man named Ethel. He writes, "Dear Derby Talk, I love your show and think that Paul is the coolest. How do I reduce friction on my derby car?" Well, that was nice. I guess he likes you. What do you think, Paul?
Well, one of the things to reduce friction is polishing the axles.
Great! What's an axle?
Here's what you'll need. Axles, a drill, pumice powder or brasso, small rags or cloths, a small triangle file, scissors, wet dry sandpaper cut into some strips, some work gloves, and your safety goggles, and a vise.
Derby Talk.
There's 3 simple steps with each axle. Filing removes the burrs and imperfections. Wet dry sandpaper smooths and evens the rough surface. Pumice powder or brasso further smooths and polishes the surface. Remember, safety first and adult supervision is advised. Let's begin. Start by clamping the drill into the vise and make sure it's secure. Insert one of the axles into the drill and tighten it into place. Now examine the axle. Make sure the burrs are gone before moving on to the next step. Take your wet dry sandpaper and cut them into some thin strips and soak those in water for a couple minutes.
Whenever you're ready.
Check if the axle is smooth to touch before moving on to the next step. Apply pumice paste or brasso to a small rag.
Derby Talk.
Repeat those steps for each axle, and not only should it reduce friction, but you should also notice a difference in your car's performance and speed.
I can't really tell the difference. Well, that's all the time we have for now. Join us again next time for more Derby Talk, the show for the derby enthusiast.
Derby Talk.